Every single one of us has a certain capacity for pleasure. It's kind of like you have a capacity for push-ups. And how many push-ups can you do?
I cannot do any push-ups, Mama Gina.
Okay. All right. So you cannot even do one, even on your knees?
No.
Okay.
I hate working out.
Okay. But I bet you could do one on your knees.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So let's say you're starting out at a one on your knees, and that's the amount of push-ups that you could do. That's your capacity for push-ups. That's your upper limit. Now, you can move through your upper limit if you were to want to. You just work out every day or every other day, and your upper limit for push-ups expands. And then maybe in a week, you will be able to do 2 or 3. And in a month, maybe 10 on the knees, right?
Yeah.
And then maybe in 3 months, you get to do 1 from the feet, not the knees or something, if you were doing this every couple of days. So your capacity for pleasure is exactly the same. It's limited by the amount of pleasure that we give ourselves.
Okay.
It's a muscle. Seriously, it's a muscle. And so, like a muscle, not exactly a muscle. When you start out and you have very limited capacity for pleasure, but as you practice, it grows. And it grows.
Okay.
And it grows. And then you start to receive more. And you can have more. But what happened for you is you got that incredible music on.
Right.
You looked at yourself in the mirror. You set up your space. You started to really get off on your own beauty. Now, isn't that a rare experience for you?
Yes, very rare.
Yeah.
I loved it.
And you loved it. And then you hit your capacity. It was like more self-love than maybe you'd ever let in consistently in a row.
For sure.
And so all that happened is it's almost like this. The minute you have a negative thought, you have bumped up against your upper limit for pleasure. Your havingness was maxed out. You could not have one more stroke of pleasure. And so then what you did was you went to the Holocaust and the Ukraine,
right,
which are great thoughts because they bring you back down again. And you could not go up anymore. And I'm saying you, but it's also me. I hit my capacity for pleasure, and I'll tell you how to deal with it in a sec. And it doesn't matter, right? Let's say Sharon hit it the minute she lay down on the bed and she was about to stroke her pussy because the Jacques Brel came on, with the most heart-wrenching song. So you hit your upper limit, and then all you have to do there is when that happens is you stop.
Okay.
And then you start acknowledging it. So maybe pull your journal over and you write down the good things, and you're like, oh my God, my mind got blown by how beautiful I was. I saw my eyes in the mirror.
Okay.
I was carried away. I saw how hot my body is. And I was just like, wow. I saw so that you start favorite framing the fuck out of the experience.
Got it.
And that allows you to digest. And then you could go back in and try a little more.
Okay.
Because we think when something bad happens or something negative happens, that it means something bad is happening. But it's actually, most of the time, it's an upper limit thing.